Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here and we are live in what is normally known as the International Dead Zone. But for me and Harry Trades, it's a wee bit more of the International Chill Zone these days. You know, it's a wee bit more relaxed and a wee bit more subdued. There's no drama. Everything's cool. We've got interesting missions to play for, nice wee throwaway teams to put out there. And we're here for the Sorare Gameweek deadline show ahead of a massive weekend of international football. I'm, of course, Quinny, and I'm joined as always by my co-pilot, Harry Trades. Harry, my man, good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Yeah, we were sort of chopping it up there, and we're both partly on our deathbed, it seems. I mean, if we were ever going to be on our deathbed, you'd probably want it to be over an international break, wouldn't you? Like from like a content ability slash there not being as much going on and all that jazz. I'll take it. Like if I was going to get sick, it's probably now. It makes most sense. So I don't know how you feel, but that's my sort of 2 cents on it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think the only caveat I'd have to that is it's actually been a mad week when you think about it with the Sorare Solana stuff. I've also got some MFL stuff that's been popping off as well, and the whole space has had a wee bit of a, there's been some things that have happened that are not really on the pitch, but maybe in the blockchain, that's
Yeah,
all been
for
kind
sure.
of flying around. So there's certainly been tons to get stuck into, and I was just like that, like, oh, I could really do with getting up and understanding what's just happened here, or seeing, reading into stuff. So yeah, international break is definitely a great time to. It's kind of like a holiday period for us in a way, isn't it?
It
So
is. Yeah, it is.
not
Because
not
like,
a bad time to be hit
and,
by it. But
yeah, and even more so now with like obviously Scotland, me being Welsh, like there's a bit more to play for as far as like our teams are actually not terrible. I know last night, I know we won't speak about that friendly, who we're playing against. Like, come on, but no, like they're just a bit, yeah. Like I've always enjoyed international breaks, not even from a Surrey perspective, just because, yeah, like I said, being Welsh and following them, in different countries and stuff, and World Cups and whatever. So, yeah, like I love it, but like it is in theory a break from, yeah, the rumblings of game weeks or domestic game weeks for us on Sora. So it is nice. But no, I'm excited for this one. It's gonna be mega. Like we've got double game weeks coming out of our arse, and we've got market credits, we've got underdogs, we've got all sorts going on. To be fair, but yeah, there is a lot to sort of chew over, and yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. I think so. I'm excited about.
any Mr. Midweek for you?
Just essence, mate. To be fair, I like I scooped up like 3,000 essence.
Oh, tasty! How'd you manage
Yeah, I
that?
got like to be fair, I bought quite a few cards for it. I won't lie. Like I bought a lot of like, or just like I'll show you now. Like weird. Spent like I can't lie. I spent like nearly 100 quid on a Super A lineup. Not like cards that play. Like I bought a Christensen because he's
Nice,
part of the Yamal collection.
love
Whatever.
that.
I bought a Damsgaard and a Grillichin from Trend Trader. I paid like 20 odd quid, and I got rid of like a Painsil rare. Like didn't spend an arm and a leg. Luckily, Greenwich came off the bench. I bought a Jacko. I paid actually 25, 24 quid for him, wherever, like not much is going on. And I straight swapped, no cash for a Calvo, who didn't even do too much in the end. So a bit of essence from that, but it was more so
Love it.
like, it was these two, like D1 and D2. How isn't this getting promoted? I'm 15th and I'm not getting promoted, which feels
Top
a
ten
bit
percent. It
mad.
must be, yeah.
Yeah, so top nine, yeah, fine. The top nine. Lennon didn't get off the bench, but like I bought Providence for like 3 quid, Hartman for 3 quid, Pelota I actually bought, Tazirovic I bought, it's Gonzalez. Yeah, I pay. I definitely spend for sure. Um, but yeah, and Devin Martinez missed a pen, which was a bit gutting. But like, my goal was, can I get as much essence as possible from this midweek to using the elite arenas and stuff this weekend. So I'll do some late. Yeah, not just elite, but any arena to be honest, because I'll have a lot of goalies left over and stuff. I bought a second rare Christensen. Am I off?
I don't know. I thought it was my headphones.
Let me have a look. I'll do my old
Switcheroo.
switcheroo and then bring it back. Yeah, yeah, AirPods. What about now?
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, audible chocolate.
That's weird. It always needs a little switcheroo, doesn't it? But DMP's not everywhere, but basically everywhere. Van Heck, Miley. Um, yeah, big gutting to be honest, because I had a couple of Christiansens flying around, and Lucho got a goal disallowed. I don't know whether you played your Lucho. If you still got your Lucho,
Nah.
you don't, mate. He's like £2.50, by the way.
and he's like kind of back.
I
Like
saw
he
the
should have. Look at this. Like he should have had He had a goal disallowed here.
interesting.
Oh, that's funny. He was literally 2 quid a few days ago. Now he's 50. That's hilarious. Yeah, look, 2 quid, 2 quid, 2 quid, 2 quid. It was
It's
like
weird.
four for that, and I was like, should I just buy a couple? But I didn't end up doing so. Um, so yeah, just essence for me to be fair. No relegations, which is nice. Sean John with a pen save. But yeah, DMP in every single one of my rare lineups.
That's wild. I've got a DNP
Yeah.
in my piss team as well. I meant to put like I was really like one eye open with this deadline. And I didn't even I had like one more team I could have put out and I forgot because I deleted and reset them and stuff like that. But I had a D1 team with a DNP Baumgartner in the Austria game.
Mate, how did he get on? But I know it was like 10-0 or whatever,
Wild.
but I couldn't believe it. Genuinely, like I was waiting for Grealish to get on, and he luckily did. But the fact that Baumgartner didn't get on, and you scored pretty well as well, 583. That's a good score. Like really good score.
I degened into Alaba before the game week lock as well.
I
So
put a bid out for Classic because like my old Madrid collection, I don't have him somehow.
ooh,
It's like 8 or 9 quid, and I was like, oh, I've already bought another Christensen, like in rare. Do I need another sort of like, yeah, sort
order.
of La Liga centre back that don't play? And I think I cancelled the offer, he rejected it or whatever. So yeah, that was a bit gutting because I saw him get the assist for the first goal, and I'm like, or maybe the second, whatever it was. I was like, oh, here we go. It's going to be a long day for me.
Yeah, Limar just dropping below the 80 point mark. I think that screwed me for some cash, yes, for some market credits. I'd
Yeah.
selected Sabitzer, Baumgartner, and
Oh,
Liner, and he's
mate, I
finishing
had
on 79.
I did 2 out of 3 as well.
I get one
Like,
out of three because he's on
oh,
79.
did you? Oh, yeah, you don't get it. One below. That is brutal. Funny
Yeah,
though, I knew they would nerf the credits. Like, mate, the credits last time were just wild. Like, decisive, you're getting like, I think it was $10 in rare and then like 50 in super rare, something nuts, or 40 maybe.
it's nice if you hit all three, you get a bonus, but isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I was close. Like I had Modric let me down for the rare bonus, like for the tripler, and I only got 1 out of 3 for super rare. But I was like $37 there, not including any of the bonuses. So yeah, definitely adds up. Like
So keep them coming. And yeah, like
yeah,
I know what you're saying. Like last time, it was a wee bit easier to get after. But I love the fact that it's keep going through this international break and they're proper pumping it. Where they're tweeting about it today, talking about the missions going out, and that's why I thought coming into the show today, like if this keeps up, the international zone won't be dead; it'll be chill.
no, no, 100%.
Happy to
And
just
like
chill out and see if some guys bang San Marino 10-0 or do they not? And you know,
this week is Croatia, isn't it, I think? But no, like yeah, it is great with the mark credit and stuff. And the good thing about it is obviously you can wait, right? Like you don't have to, you can wait until the lineups are out, and even if you don't even have the card, you could, it could be sometimes worth like looking who is in against Croatia and going, okay, well, this could be worth buying 2 or 3 of these. Like even the defender, like we saw yesterday, the whole Austrian team got a bloody
yeah.
decisive who started. So it's like, I know that doesn't necessarily mean 80 points, of course, but it gives you a base, and yeah, that obviously could happen quite easily again. So yeah, no, it is fun. It does make it fun, and then you obviously can use those market credits then to go bolster your domestic squads. Basically, that's what I did. That was how I got the Eredivisie, like a couple of teams going off the ground because yeah, everything was half price for 200 quid's worth. So it was great.
I like the innovations on internationals. It's been good. And long may it continue. Harry Boy's got the matchups tab ready for us now. We have a lot of double game weeks. A lot of guys play tonight, and I'm guessing it must
Yep.
be like Monday or something like that. And it's some of the big ones as well. So we see a few of these teams here, but they're probably going to be, I see France are on the same page twice, for example.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be another team or two that's not in a too dissimilar position, but a lot of very stackable teams in the top, from Kazakhstan up, really, not including Kazakhstan, obviously. So
100%.
do you,
100%.
do,
Yeah,
do you play
France
these
double.
games with confidence that you'll win, or is it is a case of, you know, like
What, like on
backing a
Sorare
club
win
and
or
stuff?
like
Yeah,
in real life? Yeah.
I think you can have a
I
France
mean,
stack and go, I'm definitely winning, because it could be Croatia, it could be Germany.
it's well, from what I've figured out from this midweek, I know double game weeks maybe buffer this a bit, but yeah, it's just getting that what like you can be so correct like you basically were for 6 players, and it's just that one guy that is in the smash matchup but doesn't even get off the bench. Like that can happen. Now, is that going to happen in like a France sort of 11? Maybe not as much, but you just never know though. Like just because it says 90%, it does not mean that guy's playing. We just know that, right? They're not picking the team, so they're just
Totally.
giving us their best educated guess, which is all we can ask for. But at the same time, yeah, it's just not a given, sadly. But yeah, Germany double game week, France double game week. Germany playing Northern Ireland, I believe. In that
Yep.
second game, Italy one game. Netherlands played yesterday. Um, Bart's first green score in like a year, by the way. Can I just say? Only took him, to play against Malta. Sinistalo is in. I saw that little fist pump then.
Yeah.
I saw he was in yesterday, and I was like, Quinny must be buzzing, and then he conceded. But at least he played. Like,
Yeah. Totally.
you know.
I was more fist pumping Memphis in the team because
Yeah.
he didn't meet up with the squad in time because he lost his passport.
He scored yesterday off the bench.
Oh, did he? Late
Yep.
arrival. I didn't even know that.
Late arrival. I didn't even expect him to. I heard about that story, and I was like, I can't play my Memphis, but yeah, he actually came off the bench and scored. Bless him. So fair
'Cause
play. Yeah, fair play to him.
he's definitely in stat padding mode after becoming top goal
Oh,
scorer for Holland.
that's
So
every time he scores now is like top goal scorer, ever.
Yeah.
Now greatest of
Pushing
all time, all
distance.
this stuff.
Yeah.
100%. So he's just trying to like get a lead now, isn't he? I guess.
He's going to become James Rodriguez, isn't he? Like just all the time for Holland, just rips.
Just plays for Holland. 100%. I mean,
Scotland,
to be
Belarus
fair,
should
mate.
be good after last night. I'm buzzing for that.
Yeah, great fixture there. I didn't realize it'd be that. I mean, yeah, Belarus got battered yesterday by Denmark.
Yep.
So yeah, nice chance for the Scots to get in on some action there. A couple of under 23s with Hickey and Doak, obviously.
When was that last updated? Because I don't think that's going to be the team, to be honest with you.
That was
a
a
day
day
ago.
ago. Yeah, so it hasn't been
Yeah.
updated.
So I listened to Steve Clark's post match, and Hickey, I would be surprised if he plays this game, to be honest with you. And he said that there was always going to be 3 changes between game 1 and
Interesting.
game 2. So, and I've tried to understand what he was aiming at with this, but Billy Gilmore didn't start the first game, so that's 1.
Got you.
Hickey
Yeah.
for Ralston could be 2. And then I
Christie
don't know
for
what the
Doak?
third one would be.
Because Christie came on
Christie
and scored,
started.
didn't he?
Christie
Oh,
started.
did he? Sorry. Okay,
In the Gilmore
yeah,
spot, so Gilmore for Christie.
yeah, okay. Leonard?
I don't know. Lennon, no, this is like must win. Like Steve Clark's saying, like, so the way the group is now, if we beat Belarus, we go into 10 points. And at the same
Yeah.
time, Denmark are playing Greece. So,
Yeah.
like, we can effectively qualify if we beat Belarus and the results go the way we want them to elsewhere. So, this
Right.
is like no effing about for Scotland,
Must win. Yeah.
I don't take them too lightly, is the attitude and all that. So,
Pascal says Christie is suspended, he thinks.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that could be the
Interesting.
case.
But yeah, Portugal don't have a double game week despite having a good matchup against Ireland there at home. Norway don't have a double game week, but again, nice matchup against Israel. Palmeiras, Haaland, yeah. To be fair, they have a couple of others you could probably get. Noosers, Bobs are in there. I've got a couple of Wolves. Soroth, yeah, it's definitely scoring power there. Ukraine is a little, excuse me, sneaky one. They've got a double game week against Azerbaijan and I think Iceland, I believe.
Nice.
So yeah, a couple of nice little situations there. Sudikov and all the boys. Germany again. Turkey 1 game this game week at least against Bulgaria. Sweden do have a double game week, but it doesn't, like, we do have, it's weird. Like, that hasn't updated there, right? But I looked earlier and there was like a Sweden lineup of some sort. I'll try and find it on like the other end. Macedonia do have a double game week. I know Belgium do as well. I don't know why they haven't come up yet. Well, to be fair, they play us and Macedonia, so it's not exactly gimmies.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a massive game for us, to be fair. Like, we have to win. It's just no sort of if, buts, or maybes about that. Got to win, which I think this is Monday.
I didn't see that myself. That's a good one.
Can't disagree with him.
So yeah, lots of teams there up above the 60% mark for sure. We'll just kind of, I know we've got a bunch of them there, but we'll just click through these and get them going. So we've got Germany, Luxembourg, which Germany's double game week is really fun for those guys that you're never too sure who's going to start. There's no Mittelstadt in the squad, so the left back kind of rotation isn't one to worry about. But I'm more thinking about the Wirtzes, the Amiris, those other guys that are maybe not ever present. See Gretzky's here. You never know if he's going to actually play or not. So against Luxembourg should be another. And I think with some of these big nations, like when they see that Austria won 10-0, they'll be looking at that going, hold on a minute, like let's try that today, lads. Let's go for it.
Literally.
Germans love that kind of caper, so I wouldn't be surprised if they ripped it. Good strong team there. The Dutch-Finland, I think we had this one up already, but yeah, there it is again. Memphis in town. Frimpong right wing, Dumfries right back. That's kind of that's fun.
That's pretty fun. Yeah.
Robin Lod up front for Finland. Belgium, Macedonia, like you mentioned earlier. Macedonia, lots of cards. Belgium, an engine room of Vanaken and Raskin. It just looks hilarious. Castagna on one wing, De Kuiper on the other is very dangerous. KDB in the hole, Openda and Doku. Macedonia are tough. I don't think that'll be a walkover. Spain, Georgia, team is here. Have you got a Spain stack, Harry boy?
Not really, mate. Well, I mean, yeah, Kubasi and Pedri, to be honest, man. I don't have anyone else. Like, literally nobody. Obviously, Yamal, but injured.
You don't get a wee Pino hanging about?
It's funny you said that. I haven't got an off route. I've got a counter that I could accept. I'm tempted, but like he's got mid and forward cards, and I don't really know what to do. As far as like which one I kind of need. I probably need the mid a bit more, but I don't think he probably scores as well. If I had to guess, I don't know. Yeah, I am tempted to get one, to be honest.
Walter Mad won't play for Germany. Watch out for that, everyone.
Ooh.
Thanks again, Graham, for the insight. And the Georgia always kill it in international breaks on Sorare. So I wouldn't rule them out being feisty, but Spain have been
100%.
wild recently.
100%.
I've got a really big Spain stack. I've only got one defender, but I've got like two of the midfield and two of the strikers.
Yeah, you've got a nice base there. But yeah, Georgia, obviously, we know they got some wicked players, but like, it's always hard. Like, Spain are a joke. Like, I know it's 11v11, but like, Spain are just absolutely ridiculous. But saying that though, like, it's not their normal front three. It's not like Nico Williams and Yamal both wings. Like, Pino's obviously a very good player, as is Ferran, but it is different. Like, I can't say it's like full strength.
B-team-esque.
Yeah.
Even Marino and Zubimendi, they're great, but it's not Rodri,
No, 100%.
So yeah, watch out for Georgia, the surprise package. Portugal, Ireland, you put that up earlier. Here it is again. No real talking points, I don't think, from that. Dallo, the right back. Nuno Mendes, left back. Ruben Neves in the engine room with Vitinha. Yep. Felix, Silva, and Bruno. It's so funny that Felix gets back in the team now, isn't it? From playing in Saudi.
Mate, he's scoring for fun, by the way. Not like that's a thing, but it's just hilarious.
He's found his level.
Yeah.
He's like, Felix is destined to become like the heir to Cecilia, isn't he? Like the random guy that plays somewhere in his god,
country.
No, I don't want to say Oscar because Oscar was actual Champions League level, like proven.
Fine. Yeah.
Maybe it was also way more famous than Cecilia, but yeah.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland, Germania is on the screen, so Germany's double game week, the other side of it. Again, Walter Mad is in question. Graham saying he's not travelled with the squad, so watch out for that.
Who will play there then? I can't think of who the other striker would be.
Burkhardt's in the squad, I know that.
Okay. Yeah.
And who else do I know? Bayer is in the squad.
Yeah.
And this Lewin guy's more of a winger, but I don't know, maybe you put Gnabry up front and play him wide, or works as a false nine or something.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I think Burkhardt's a guy that could be in line for it. Isaac Price in actually the striker position here. Interesting to see. Not bad. Kind of I know it's Germany, right? But if they were playing like Estonia or something, the Northern Ireland defence has got some nice cards, like Connor Bradley, these guys, Peacock, Farrell. SO7, you play three defenders and a keeper, like against Estonia or, Minnow. Yeah. That could be all right.
100%.
Isaac Price, the midfielder.
Charlie Dunbar coming in with the Alpha. Wolfamade will play.
Ooh.
Conflicting.
Geordies are going to fight in the chat.
Yeah.
Geordie fight in the chat. Sweden, Switzerland. This is the team you maybe thought you seen, Harry, for Sweden?
Yeah, I was looking for Elanga, see, and obviously, 20% on. It's funny, man. I was looking last night and I was like, I'm going to buy a Yari because, like, double game week and stuff. He was like 10 quid. there's not a bloody classic on the market right now. There was probably
Wow.
6 yesterday,
Wow.
which is just amazing.
International break, eh? Gets those players moving.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's definitely movement now these days.
That Switzerland team looks pretty good. I'm not as big a fan of the goalkeeper, but Reader, Shaka is a midfield pair. I like the full front three. I know you do. Anyway, with Vargas. And we know how good the Kanji Elvedi can be. Ricky Rodriguez at international level. It's
Yeah,
not a bad wee Switzerland team that they've cobbled together.
they've got a double as well, so it's a nice bit of insurance there as well.
Yeah. Lithuania, Poland is the next one we've got here. Skorupski in goals, Lewandowski up front, Szymanski, Zielinski, Kaminski in the midfield, Kiliorn Bednarek straight from Porto to Poland, and Matty Cash at right back. Poland team's got a bit of a bite about it.
Yeah,
Again,
it's solid.
Giannatis.
Giannatis, he played yesterday. They went 1-0 up, shock, against Sinistalo's team, but he wasn't involved, sadly. But yeah, home this time might be a little bit different. But yeah, Poland are a powerhouse, aren't they? They're pretty good.
Yeah. I did think that as well, but the Sweden one, by the way, I thought, why is Bergvall not playing if he's played for Spurs? But yeah, what would I know? Next one we've got here, Romania, Austria. No team for Romania, but we have Austria, which was updated 4 hours ago. Looks like huge 10-0 win against San Marino. Rotated a few, expect a possible. Pence rotated in. Schlager, Maui, Yeah, so he's quite confident on this team. And this is a team I thought we would have probably seen in the last game.
Yeah.
I'll probably put them Austria's again together, but Romania's not going to be 10-0, but they should still batter them. Ralph
Yeah,
just done that Austria team brilliantly. He's just turned them into your like club outfit, you know. Like
he's just got them like just
Red
well
Bull
gelled
Salzburg.
up. Yeah, it's just like a really well-oiled machine. But yeah, Wales, Belgium, massive game for us, like I said, and yeah, we've always seemed to have had Belgium's number over the years.
Yeah.
Like for whatever way that goes, I don't know how. Obviously, Bale had a big say in a lot of that. Obviously in the Euros as well, which was massive. But yeah, I mean, Belgium have, yeah, I mean, you know, Rude's got it out for me, so I'll definitely disregard that comment. But like, yeah, it's a good Belgium team. Like I can't we can't as Welshmen, we can't look at that and go like we should be winning this game type of thing. But you know, we'll definitely give them a chance. We've just got to press the life out of them basically and hope that they make mistakes and we can capitalize as usual is our game plan, I guess. But we'll try and play. Like I don't think it'll be like we'll just camp in at home. Like that's not going to happen. But Belgium. You know, they've got a lot of quality. Like so, it's going to be interesting. Like I probably see like a little 1-1 or maybe even a 0-0. To be honest, I don't see many goals if I'm being honest, unless Belgium do just batter us.
Yeah. Could be quite tight. I fancy Bellamy to give you a good chance of fighting it. That's kind of how I think about it, you know. A wee bit of a, like, you know, because it's all about pace in the wide areas when you look at that Belgium team from the fullbacks to the wingers.
Yeah.
So if you can kind of kill that, you might be able to get a foot in the game. So
And you just got to press the life out of De Bruyne, basically. Like, you can't allow him to have space.
Yeah.
Which we've got Ampadu. Like, Ampadu hasn't played for us for months because he's been injured. So having him in there, Jordan James is on fire for Leicester. Came on yesterday against England. I think if Jordan James doesn't play, then there's just something wrong. Like Bellamy's just lost his head because he keeps playing Cullen, who's just, no disrespect, has been absolutely shocking for us for a couple of months now, and like doesn't really do much for Swansea either. So yeah, I just don't get that one. But yeah, big key for up front. Wilson whipping in corners and free kicks and everything. Sorba energy. Nico the same. Solid back four. I don't know whether Mepham's. It's tough. That Dylan Lawler's going to go to the Prem in a couple of... Like, he's unbelievable. Plays for Cardiff. Like, he's actually ridiculous. Only 19. And he's already started for us. So, but Mepham has been good in the Champs. It's a tough one to say.
Yeah. Let's hope it's tight for you, Harry boy. Let's hope it's a good one for the Welsh. So. Ukraine, Azerbaijan. I think we had this on earlier, but it's just there again in case any's want it or missed it. And then we've got Iceland, Ukraine. So that's it. Yeah, you're right, Harry. Iceland is the other one they've got. Icelander team, yeah, you need to watch them, man. Iceland are banana skinny for anyone. But I do like the Ukraine team's quite nice, isn't it? There's some fun players in it. Nice double game week. You've got to think it's Azerbaijan or Iceland. It's not going to be too bad for Ukraine.
And I think do they play Iceland? I think they play Azerbaijan first. I could be completely wrong on that.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
France Azerbaijan's the next game we've got here. Again, I think we've seen this already, but it's just putting it on screen for anyone that missed it. Upamecano and Saliba, centre back pair. Rabiot and Thuram in the engine room. All the stars play up front, essentially. No Dembele for obvious reasons. Slovenia, Switzerland. That's Switzerland's second game. All Black and co. It's basically the same team. I thought that said Shaqiri, but it's not. He's retired. Kosovo, Slovenia. So again, All Black and the crew going to Kosovo for the second game. Against Muric and his posse. Nice front three, by the way. Zagovia, Muriqi, Rashika.
Solid, man. Yeah, I mean that front three will score goals if they're on it.
That's not a bad wee.
Even the midfield's good. Like the midfield's decent.
Elvis, Musila, the Vojvoda guy's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a fun wee sneaky one. After that, Faroe Islands, Czechia, is it here? Czech Republic, to me and you. Not much to say. Faroes, that should be a good one for Czech, but they've not really got. They even got Cherny playing. They've not really got any prolific players here, do they?
Not really, no. Defense, goalkeeper. Mind you, they drew 0-0 yesterday with Croatia. So
defensive.
Yeah, I think Kovac scored pretty well.
I guess the Faroe Islands, you doubt they score anyway. Sweden, Kosovo is the second game. Don't have the Sweden team, but we have the Kosovo team. It's basically the same one we just seen a minute ago, with Aslani coming in for Rashika, apparently. Is the expected rotation. Estonia, Italy. Italy team looks okay. Do you know, I was looking at DeMarco recently, because he's kind of fell out of frame recently. Remember how pricey DeMarco used to be, because he's not got many cards. He's not get. I can't remember what I seen, but I went looking at him and I was like, it's maybe not an opportunity to buy there. But I seen his name there again. I thought, hi, DeMarco. Better check on the price of him.
I feel like he's been getting. Because I've got Bastoni. I just remember I've seen a couple of assists recently with DeMarco, like for Inter, that is.
Sure.
Yeah. So
that's a nice Italy defence coming together for once. They've not really had this for a few years. You know, Calafiore, Bastoni, since like Chiellini and Barzagli became pensioners. You know. But against Estonia, that should be one of those games where it is a rinsing. Estonia are normally a team that get hammered.
Yeah.
San Marino, Cyprus. We've got a Cyprus team to look at.
Honestly, Lafise, I knew yet. Who did they play? Oh, they played Bosnia, and we lost the Vasil clean sheet, Quinny. And I clicked on Lafise. I've had him for absolutely donk. I think he's just embedded into my vault somewhere, right? And I saw he had a last man tackle, like wherever. It's just typical him. And then he only goes and scores the goal, doesn't he? Of course he does. He must have finished on like 80 odd points at least. It's just typical. Always
the way, isn't it? When you at least can bank on it. This is the Armenia team expected to take on Hungary. For anyone who wants it, we don't actually have the Hungary team. We then have Andorra and Latvia. I don't think there's any cards here. There's a few.
92 he scored.
92? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Northern Ireland, Slovakia. Northern Ireland team's very similar to the last one. Slovakia. There's actually some okay wee players in this as well. Don't know if you can quite go to SO7 on it, but maybe SO5. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Greece, Denmark. I don't even know what I want as a Scotland fan from this game. Maybe a draw. Two good looking teams anyway. Did you see Scotland's goals against Greece?
I didn't, mate. No, I didn't see much. I didn't see much yesterday, goal wise. Anyway, I'll be honest.
Odysseus totally chucked it. Like,
did he?
Aye, like Dykes' third is like pure comical. Like totally rinses him on the touchline and scoops it into an empty net.
Is that him dropped?
I don't know. To be honest with you, they do have Barkas, but for some reason he's never in the frame. There's some other guy behind him. But yeah, so interesting. That front three will probably hurt Greece a lot more than Scotland's team did, you'd imagine.
100. Yeah, for sure.
No Ericsson or O'Reilly. I do find surprising there's not one of them there, but fair enough. And then Slovakia, Luxembourg. Oh, so that little Slovakia team we just looked at. I've got a game against Luxembourg. Strelic, Hirovsky, Skriniar. Could be big games for them. Iceland, France. This is France's second game. It looks like the same team as before. I think that's where it becomes dodgy. The second game, you'd expect rotation, particularly with it being Iceland. So watch out for that. Croatia, Gibraltar. Somebody was asking for this earlier. Kramaric in the 10, supported by Baturina and Pasalic. Modric and Peter Sucic in the engine room. Back four, I don't know the right back, but Pongrac, Sutalo and Josko, powerful. Livakovic in the net. And then Franjo, Arrowhead in the attack.
Yeah,
That's
hopefully.
a 10 now.
You got to think so. They drew yesterday, so I think had they not drawn and maybe won, we might have saw maybe a few more like randomers in there, like maybe a Tony Fruke or whatever. But they need to win this game. Not that they're probably not going to, but yeah,
No.
I don't think they end up rotating too much.
Sorry, was it the other guy? I beg your pardon. I thought it was
Yeah, the
Thesis. I don't know
Greek.
why. Looked like him to me anyway on the highlights I seen. Sorry. This game just screams to me Modric 100. Like he's just going to get 1,000 passes
Oh my
at
God. If
home
he
to
does,
Gibraltar. You know,
like surely he played 90 minutes yesterday, so it does give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But yeah, like if he plays, it's just
this is
very
like
hard
training
not
to Modric, Gibraltar.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
honestly, like actually.
Yeah, so that could be good. Baturina, Kramaric, Guardiola. There's a few guys in here that could really hit big scores. So
Yeah.
watch out for Croatia. Serbia, Albania. We've only got the Albania team. There it is if any of you want it. A few familiar names and faces there. Scotland, Belarus, updated 2 days ago. I think this is needing updated again, Giza legend. But yeah, somebody suspects that Christie is suspended. Gilmore comes in. I think Ralston will come in for Hickey, or maybe Max Johnson. Steve Clark did mention Max Johnson's joined the squad in the press conference. Actually, now that I remember that.
Huh.
And yeah, who knows what the third change could be? But he said last night there'll be 3 changes. Maybe Dykes for Adams could be it, because Dykes come off the bench.
Yeah.
He's not going to drop McTominay, McGinn, Ferguson. I don't think they get moved at all. Doak's maybe 50-50. You could maybe drop Doak for Dykes, maybe go 2 up top or something, and play Adams off. Be surprised, but try to work out what he's getting at. But a lot of the team's quite predictable, but this prediction isn't current, I would say.
Yeah.
Norway, Israel, we had this earlier. There it is again, if any of you want it. And then we've got 3 to go. Bulgaria, Turkey. Guler season. No Mitov again. Great. Yeah, Kratsev is the only Bulgarian. And Gruev, actually, there's 2 wee players that are worth thinking about. Bozanov, does he score well? Am I getting him confused with somebody?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, he plays for Antwerp. Yeah, I think he's actually okay.
Yeah, I thought I seen him somewhere. So I have 3 wee players there. Ferdi in at left back. Demiral, Bardaki, Hakan Kalmanoglu, Guler. This is a fun Keenan, of course, as well. Fun
Yeah,
Turkey
good
team.
Yeah.
Chelik as well.
Some big scoring potential there from that like front 5 or 6.
That's a nice SO7, isn't it? You don't. Ferdi doesn't have defender cards, but does he?
He definitely has mids. I don't know, mate, actually. I don't know. Good question.
Macedonia, Kazakhstan's on screen for any of you nutters that want to get involved in this one. And Kazakhstan, Liechtenstein is what we'll finish on again in case any are after it. Awesome. CONCACAF, is there anything here? Yeah, wee bits and bobs. I'll just click through them, guys. El Salvador, Panama's on screen for anyone who's after any of these guys. Honduras, Haiti. Louis Palma is in the building with Romeo Kyoto. Andy Nahar also. Duckins Nazon in the opposite team again with Johnny Placide. John Rickner Bella, Providence.
They won 3-0 yesterday, I think.
Nice. TNT, Trinidad and Tobago team is there. Not many players to talk on. Curacao take on Jamaica. This is a Curacao team. Obispo, didn't know he was playing. And then we got Costa Rica against Nicaragua. Alonso Martinez, Ugalde, nice front 2 up there. Navas in the net, Calvo. It's a fun wee team. And then Suriname, Guatemala. Suriname, Geraldo Becker on the wing. JPB in the engine room. That feels fun. Etienne Vassin in goals. This feels fun.
Yeah, that is
Suriname.
fun.
And they take on Guatemala with Aaron Herrera, and Rubio Rubin and co. Nick O'Hagan in goals for them. MLS, we've got a wee bit of bits here.
Yeah, people are going for their streaks and stuff. Like, there's definitely some late MLS streaks going on.
Yeah, I think, is there anything else? yeah, we'll probably just look at MLS and then get to some team building. If there's anything we've missed, guys, maybe hit us up in the chat. We'll grab it. But Harry's not getting any teams built, so we'll see what Harry's getting up to. I've got teams to refine. It is an international chill zone deadline show today, so we'll just try to be coherent and get through it all as much as we can. We're not going to get Tommy Muller and Ryan Gauld from the start in this game, but maybe we get them on the pitch together. Both of them are killing it. Well, Gauld's come back quite well, but Orlando, as we know, Harry Boy, have been a prominent team this year.
Yeah.
Won't go down without a fight.
Yeah, Orlando have been really good. Ojeda, and they've had some really good success.
Yeah, and Gulo. There's somebody else in this front line. Who's it? It wasn't always Duncan Maguire this year.
Muriel. Well, yeah, Muriel, Ojeda, Angulo. Oh, sorry, yeah. Pasalic.
Pasalic, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Atuesta, Noah Araujo, Kyle Smith. Berhalter got like maybe a Player of the Month award or a Goal of the Month
he's
for
flying.
He got some sort of award, maybe Team of the Month, or he got some sort of recognition this week.
Yeah, he's flying.
Salt Lake, pardon me, yeah, Salt Lake take on the Sounders. Sounders team is, I was going to say quite predictable actually, but it's kind of like the backups. I think are playing in this for the most part. Danny Leva, JP, John Bell.
They've got a couple away in the U20 World Cup, and then a couple of injuries maybe.
Of course, yeah.
Wow, João Paulo's back. Is he? Fair play to him.
He'll never leave.
And I think like CR7's away with the actual US team. I'd assume.
Yeah, I think so too. It's always funny. Alex Rodan, he's like Guatemalan or something now, or he's meant to play for one of these funny countries. He doesn't. Galaxy take on Dallas. Galaxy team. Oh yeah, it feels like it gets worse every week.
Galaxy are they're honestly like just less said the better.
Yeah, and then they take
so
on Dallas. Peter Musa's still there. No Legit, no party.
Yeah.
Austin take on LA. Austin team quite consistent throughout the season, I think. Probably as good as they go. And LA, no Son, no Buanga. Injury, international dead zone for them rather than chill zone. Porteous in at centre back. Yeah, it could go either way. Austin are decent at home.
Yeah.
Miami with, LA without the firepower. Miami on the farewell, the retirement tour for Alba and Busquets. Suarez will probably join that category as well in due time. And it's so surprising Ustari hasn't announced anything yet, considering he's like 50. And they take on Atlanta United with Latin Laugh at right wing now. I thought he was a striker.
Yeah, he is normally. But Thiara is a bit bigger maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Atlanta United, what a letdown of a year they've had, eh?
Oh, I know.
Hey, Harry Boy, show us your teams. Show us what you're cooking.
Yeah, right now I'm in a bit of a predicament, to be fair. I haven't really got many of my ducks in a row right now. I've made one under 23 side, which looks like that. But yeah, that's the extent of my building right now. I'll probably do one or two more under 23s. A couple of all-stars, and then I'm going to probably save everything. Well, I don't even have Essence to play right now. Sorry, 2 seconds.
No problem.
Did I get him in? Oh, I've been sent another counter. Someone's being... Yeah, we'll see. We'll show. I've got a Pino offer out.
Ferguson suspended. Good catch, Liam.
Ooh.
What about Christie? Or maybe just
Quinny, I bombed off all my Belgium cards a few days ago.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got just a trade offer in, and I brought in a card that obviously is very dear to our hearts. Squirt's forward card.
Ooh, and a Negren.
Yeah. And a Negren, and an Antonio. I basically got these three.
Nice.
Yeah, so really happy with that. So I've got 2 verts now. I'm doubling down on his disaster class so far this season.
Good move, mate.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, forward cards obviously helps with internationals and stuff, and at worst, obviously, I can play him sometimes in the Prem and whatever. But yeah, like he's just so cheap. Like surely he's not going to be this bad forever, you know?
Oh wow,
Yeah, well,
that
I
cheap?
don't know what. Yeah, I know, like really cheap. I don't know if you could get the forward for that. I'm sure you could. Like, I don't think he's that. Well, to be fair, there's not.
It's
Yeah,
just hard to get
forward,
them. There's not many.
100%. And luckily Trent had one. So, oh, Batarina's in. Thank you,
Hey,
Trent. If you're watching, I don't think he is, but I just got a Batarina in. I'm gonna risk him.
okay.
He's 60%, but I'm gonna put him in a second team.
Trent loves the content.
Yeah, Trent's the man. It was mad. So like I sent him an offer, right? Well, we had an offer set out, and I was like, oh, actually, I didn't realize he had an in-season Gren, and I was gonna get the classic. I was like, oh, so what would I have to add for the in-season? Whatever he told me, and I was like, I'll add my Pavlovich because I had a Pavlovich in season that I won a few weeks ago, and
Uh-huh.
I forgot to add him to the trade. So like a few hours later, I had an offer on my Pavlovich. I didn't have him up for sale because I assumed he wasn't even in my thing. I was like, how someone made me an offer on Pavlovich? And I looked and I was like, fuck, I didn't send him. So I messaged him later. I was like, I sent him over like on his own. He was like, I didn't even notice, to be fair. But so yeah,
Honesty is always the best policy.
my good deed of the day. I mean, I was never gonna just keep him but
So if Ferguson's suspended, he's got 2 yellows. Christie also has 2 yellows and was booked last night. So both of them are
season,
suspended.
isn't it?
Maybe. Maybe McLean plays. I might need to buy it. No, no. Yeah, I can't play Ferguson. I'll be playing Gilmore in that Scotland team now then.
Do we think Powell plays 60% on?
Pau Cubarsí, aye. Spain team's quite predictable, mate. Spain don't really... You don't really get too many surprises with them.
Does worry me a little bit.
Laird with this one. Kalinoglu or
Ooh.
Modric? I'm taking
I
Modric,
mean,
man.
you even though Modric's like whatever 60%, but yeah, surely you take Modric, didn't you?
Because, like, this is an interesting one, right? Let's have a wee peek at this. This is what I'm interested. I was thinking about this earlier, but now that Laird's asked, let's find out the truth, right? Right, Croatia. Because as we know, Luka Modric is not in fact getting younger. He in fact gets older every day. So we know that his cards are marked. They've only got 2 more home games before the World Cup. There's no
Yeah,
chance in a month of Sundays he's not playing at home in Croatia. For Croatia, every chance
for
he
sure.
gets.
Yeah,
Personally, I just don't see it not happening. So, and I know this is another international window, this other one here, later in the future, but would you call it? Yeah, I just don't see how he doesn't play at home with him being
same.
45 years old or whatever. He's not going to play after the World Cup, is he? So
No,
these are his last chances to play on home soil for the team. So I'll go Modric against Gibraltar.
I'm making another purchase, Quinny. I'll do
Another
it once.
purchase. The
Yeah.
DGen is it's in the air, isn't it?
Oh, for international breaks, I don't even know the concept of a balance, to be honest. Like I just go completely balls to the wall. Honestly, like I £6 here, seven, and it adds up eventually. But like I look at it, I'm like £6, like £6, but fucking adds up. It adds up.
Does.
I just brought in a Baltasar Rodriguez for £7
Ooh.
because I had market credit, so not the end of the world. And then for my extra player, Ignacio. This is the thing, like 260%ers there. Then Cabas, or 3 actually with Batarina. Dante Sealy. I don't know what to do with my other Franjo. I was all hyped for this game week because I really thought Astralaga, who's on loan from Barca, right, to Granada, I thought he was going to play because Lucas Zidane is now Algerian. So
Yes, I've seen that.
he's in the Algeria squad. So I was like, fuck, Astralaga season, blah blah blah. He gets called up to the Spain under-21 squad, doesn't he?
Uh,
So I can't use him, which is just absolutely just gutting. So I don't have a super rare unless Andrev plays, who I don't think he will. Yeah, so that's a bit of a bummer.
That's a tough one. I hate it. In that
Yeah.
you think I've had that before with like Thomas Romero and Matt Freeze and these types of things.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I ended up, you maybe remember one transfer window, I ended up buying like third and fourth NYC goalkeepers because Romero went to fucking El Salvador and didn't play when Freeze went to, what was it, Gold Cup or some shit? I can't remember. Sorry for all the
Yeah,
swear.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not got my wits about me, which means the vocabulary goes down the toilet.
Oh,
But
that.
I just want to say quickly, Pico player is saying that the manager's maybe confirmed that Kovacic starts with Sucic, which maybe has an
Oh,
impact on Modric. So
yeah.
maybe
Like,
a
it
wee bit.
wouldn't surprise me if Modric doesn't play, just because it's San Marino and obviously he's already played 90 minutes. Like, that is an out. You can't not say that that can't happen, you know?
Yeah,
That's the issue.
I just don't think he definitely like. He's at home. He's only got 2 more home games before time's up. I just don't see how,
Fine.
because he is like he's just signed for AC Milan. He's like, I'm getting every minute out of myself
He's flying.
at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not going to Saudi. He's not going to America. He's not doing any of that stuff. He's pushing it all the way, man. So, and Mikey
100%.
Baston kind of says it. Yeah, even from the bench against Gibraltar, like how much time does Modric need?
No, you're right. You are definitely right.
But dodgy one. Sid Fee fast about Camavinga. Double game week maybe helps you, but he's unlikely a starter ever for France. So it's hard to use
Yeah.
him.
Off the bench, though, I think he could still be quite useful, but yeah, it's a tough one.
He's not as like goal dangerous, is he?
I don't know what to do here, Quinny, because my OCD is going to have just a fucking bad time if I keep this. 3-7-1, 1 point off.
Kabasi's your problem.
Yeah. I could
60
put the
point
Bastin
defender.
double game week, super rare,
Yeah.
which means I can't play him anywhere else, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Um, yeah, Kabasi is probably the problem, isn't he?
L15 or 60 is a bit high, isn't it?
Or, no, this is a bit risky. Well, risky. If I do this, I could play Franjo wherever he
Ooh.
is.
Well, that would be
I
good.
need
Hi,
to.
Franjo's up front.
But I've got Franjo in my other rare team. I've got him doubled up here now, like Franjo in both.
That's fine, mate. Is it playing Gibraltar? Hat-trick time?
No, I'm just worried that like Egypt might not play for
Ah,
whatever reason, or like might not start. You know,
fair. We've done the same with
like
Wirtz. Wirtz and Franjo
and
together on
Trubin.
both. And Trubin. I
So
like that.
yeah,
It's just the super element of it, I think, is maybe the thing to, if you're going to play a super team, Franjo would be wild.
well that's the thing because I've got like Livakovic, Super. I've only got 2 Croatians, but like, and then it's like, do I wait? Yeah, do I do an arena with all those basically on Sunday? Is what I was thinking. With like your
Yeah.
with Franjo. Baby Trade is infiltrating as we speak. Pico says Franjo should def start. What about Baturina, Pico? How do you feel about Baturina? Because if you feel differently about Baturina, I'm tempted
Oh,
to. Yeah, I did see that. He's 70-30. Yeah, I did see that. So I'm not like dead set on that happening, I guess. Um, yeah. What I'll do is I'm going to leave Livakovic out anyway, and just if he does play, I'll just play him in an arena, and then
yeah.
I've only got Carl Darlow then as my replacement. So I'm just going to play players who I kind of just know are going to play before Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
I'll keep all the Sunday boys together is kind of my hope or strategy. We don't have a hungry lineup prediction.
Nah, the only thing you need to know is Sobasai will play.
Yeah, well, basically, so how many? If you get a red card, you just miss one game
Yeah.
because you do.
Unless he's like headbutted somebody, like.
Got you. I don't know what he did to be fair, but he missed the Portugal game, and then
I think he's
yeah,
fine. Yeah, unless it's like, I say, spitting or headbutting or some crazy stuff where it's a free match.
got you.
Yeah, it'll just be the one game.
Baby Trades, what's going on?
Baby Trades, what are you up to?
He's just on a mad one.
He's not happy with you.
Wow, Kotowski will get his shot. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, lad is saying Franjo came on and did pretty well. Fair enough. I get it. I appreciate that, Pico player. Um, yeah, I don't know what to do here. Double game week Vargas, double game week Bardi, or like single game week Salai at home to Armenia, which is a pretty good game. But that
I
Bardi
think
second game against Kazakhstan is quite tasty.
at home.
At home, obviously Belgium being no, Belgium wouldn't be the first game, to be fair, because surely they play, or maybe it could be. Yeah, it would be. Belgium must play tonight against Macedonia and then Monday against us.
Yeah, because you just played last night.
Yeah, exactly. So we have one more day rest. I'll play. I think I'm going to play both, is what I'm getting at. Next question. Akgun away to Bulgaria or Miovski double game week?
At gun.
That was a no question. I shouldn't have even asked that.
Yeah.
And then Bardi?
Yeah, I like I like Macedonia at home to Kazakhstan. Those are the sort of games Macedonia live for, you know.
One. Yeah. But then, so if I do that, I don't even know to captain. Let's just captain the Lord for now.
That's powerful.
So my issue is, say if I did do an arena, I don't really think I have a. Well, I could fucking play Brennan, but Jesus, man, that's just suicide, I think. But like, look, let's just say I did do one of these, and Liver does play. You know, you've got Christiansen, you go Damsgaard, and then it's like I can't play Miovski because he would have played already. Do you get what I'm saying? So Brennan's the only option, effectively. And then it's, Vargas. Well, no, Vargas would have already played his first game. I could just go Wilson or something and just back the Welsh boys, but I don't think that's even strong enough, is it, really, to
I wouldn't
go
spend
and do
essence on that entry.
Yeah. But then I can't.
Dicey.
And then it's like, well, I'm not wasting Christiansen. Am I at home to Greece?
Nah.
By wasting, I mean like not playing.
Yeah.
So then I go back to, well, does he fit in?
Probably,
Maybe plays. Yeah, Futs. They're playing like bottom of the league, by the way. Palmeiras. Not that he's great, like, but you still probably play Christiansen over him, don't you?
Yeah.
And then does Damsgaard get in ahead of any of these midfielders?
I think Damsgaard over Salai is a good way to go.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
It's a big game for Denmark and for Greece. You know, it's going to be blood and snorters. What's the Hungary, Armenia? Isn't it the other game? What's that situation like?
Hungary are like massive favourites, to be fair.
Oh, that's a bit of a spicy one, by the way. So Hungary are on 1 point, Armenia are on 3. So Hungary really want to batter them.
That's interesting. Someone just said the Salai is 0% on.
It's because we don't have a Hungary prediction. There's no Hungary team on inside.
Yeah, but he shouldn't come up with anything then. Or as in, sorry, I meant like if he got 0% on here, but no, he doesn't. Let's have a look.
Oh, that's a big game for Poland, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay. So Hungary just got updated, Quinny. Sorry, and he's not in the squad for some reason. Yeah, he's suspended still. He must have fucking punched someone. Genuinely, because he's not in the squad. Well, he's not in the squad.
Hungary. I've not got it.
Yeah. Give it a little refresh. I've got it there 4 minutes ago.
Cool. Updated 4 minutes ago. That's Hungary there, yeah. With a few more updates. Yeah, Sobasai up front. Yes, sign me up for that, man.
Sob up front. Tell you
Callum Styles.
Mate, Callum Styles is actually good for them. Like, he pops up with assists all the time.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. We've got a few more updates here, so I'll just double check what they are in case they're of use to us. 24 minutes ago, 25, 33 Spain. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what's actually changed with the Spain one.
Sweden updated 5 minutes ago. Don't really see
Adriano, he got a red card the game before last, not the last game. That's why I was confused, because he missed the Portugal game.
Iceland,
So, yeah.
Iceland. Ireland updated 17 minutes ago. Doesn't look much different to what we've seen earlier. And yeah, maybe keep a wee eye on that as we click through.
Well,
I'm
what
quietly
have you
trying
got going on, Quinn Dog?
I'm quietly trying to. I think this is like my second team or something. I'm trying to punch together, and I've just kind of got to the last extra spot. I do quite like looking at the tables at this stage because you kind of get an idea of who's playing. Yes, obviously. So I think this is like my second team. The Subasly's up front. I'm going to go Guardiola, captain in this one. But I've got a few good teams out already. I kind of deleted them and started again. But that's my first team. All double game weeks. Magic Mike, Rom, Skriniar, Baku. I know he's not on to play the first game, but if he plays at fullback in any of those games, I think he's going to rip. Maybe I swap him out for somebody, but I don't think I will. Wirtz, Doku, De Bruyne. And then I just threw that team together there. Again, a lot of double game weeks, but not all of them. And my wee Scotland team put Ralston and Gilmore in for the other boys that I degened into the other day. So I've got one more All-Star to build, and then what more do I have? I've got Sinisalo under 23. Did I maybe look at
Can you build an under 23 side? Because he'd be L15 at 0 as well,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. Kind of,
Oh.
because he's playing. Yeah, it's a tough game. So
Yeah, I've only got one defender, which is Guardiola, which isn't bad. I might be talked into degenning into a defender if I get a. Oh, yeah, I would have a really good team, man, wouldn't I? Wow. Sudakov, I could go Sudakov, Simons, Wirtz, and then Doku to win. Yeah, it's D2. If it was D1, I probably would do that. I'd probably degen and go and get a defender. That's a tough one. So I don't know what I'm going to do beyond that. I've got a championship lineup I can throw out, I suppose, for what that's worth. Baby Trades is joining the show, I think.
Baby Trades is in the building. Off the beaten. Yeah, under 23 is obviously quite soft normally, but I would say this is an exception just because there's so many good players with double game weeks this week. Like under 23, Elise is going to score 100 twice. Like, there's those things that you've got to just factor in, which, like this midweek, it was really soft because it was just no entries. Like people couldn't really get many teams out, and even if you didn't have a full team, you could still win Essence despite maybe getting relegated. But this time, it's not like. It's softer than obviously domestic, but like this weekend's going to be bonkers. Like Guardiola 100 against fucking Gibraltar, it's going to be carnage.
Yeah,
I
think so. I'm a bit nervous on this Baku now that I see that, but I did think it's game week. And
what's the situation with him?
It's just like Kimmich is right back for one game. I think that's what it'll be. Kimmich right back for one game. Baku will be right back for one game.
Yeah.
So that's the way I kind of read it coming into it. But just when I see that, it just gives you the heebie-jeebies. You're going to wreck your own team,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe put Amiri in against Northern Ireland rather than Baku. I'll come to that in a minute. But the final All-Star team, I've got Dimitrievski, All Black. And maybe go for Jan the Man.
Jan the Man.
Yeah. I've got another Robbo. I don't know where to play Tierney. I've got Alaba, Jokey Anderson, Frimmers. Oh, I think Frimmers is playing right wing, isn't he? So something maybe like Alaba Frimpong could be fun.
Yeah.
You maybe go get a wee decisive for us. We've got FDJ, still got Simons. Bernie's expected to play. We've got Sabi, Ferran, Limer, Baumgartner. I'll probably smash the Austrians into this, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Against the Romanians. I think FDJ could have a big game against the Finns.
Yeah, you'll rinse it.
Did great last night, but he gets subbed off super early. He got 54-88 and subbed off at 67.
Yeah.
So
saving him probably, isn't
they? Yeah. So yeah, he's quite nailed. Simon's. Oh, we've got Memphis back. Memphis will be playing.
Yeah.
So I can slide him into this as a striker probably over Oyarzabal and Openda, or maybe the other options. I've got another Palma floating around, but we want Memphis up front. So yeah, mid.
What are we saying? The Lord or Christensen? Lord double game week, by the way.
Anakin's going to play both. I think he's a better shot. Christensen's got one game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with the Austrians. Leimer, Sabe, Baumgartner. Oh, Lewandowski. That's a big game for Poland.
Yeah.
Do I go Depay and Lewandowski, double striker? Sabe and Leimer? I want Louis in this. Louis loves playing teams like Lithuania.
Is it finally time for Kimmich to fucking pull his finger out, by the way? Or is he still dust?
Well, he's a right back for this one, it looks like, doesn't it? So that was like old peak Kimmich was when he was right back. Playmaking. Yeah. Taking all the set pieces, getting the ball out from defence, playing it into the final third, then getting assists, squeaking a wee goal once in a while, and having like 50 AA before anything meaningful happens, like a clean sheet.
What do you reckon, lads? Is Kimmich dead? Can he be resurrected? Come on, the Kimmich.
I really like this team. I don't know what to think about it. I'm kind of all over the place now. Scotland sits by itself. This team's quite the back who's freaking me out now all of a sudden. I think I maybe just put Guardiola in there just to. Yeah,
Are you going to play any arenas, Quinny, or not?
Nah, I can't spend essence on that stuff, man. Not the now. Alright, we're keeping Skriniar, we're keeping Magic Mike, we're keeping Romster. Wirtz has got a point to prove. Doku, is he my best striker? That's who I thought he was at the beginning of this. Macedonia and Wales. Doku should do good in one of them, innit? Yeah.
Shooing to do well.
KDB at home to Macedonia and away to Wales. Between those two, you've got to fancy KDB to damage someday. And then, yeah, maybe just throw Guardiola in here for that D1 power.
It's a really good team.
Captain Romster. Yeah, aye. Screw it.
This
D1
is hilarious. They reckon Arias is starting. Now, this has got to be a troll because he has not played a game in absolute yonks. So that worries me to death.
Yeah.
What's gone on there? What has gone on there? What am I missing there? Okay, with the baby trades.
Yeah, Alabata. I'm maybe looking at for this now.
Baby trades. You just don't know. No.
Getting the songbook out.
Yeah.
Soboslai Amiri. This feels a lot better already. And then...
Cambesas is with national team. Fair enough. Arias is so back, baby. Come on.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, Adriano is asking Captain Ekitike, Bob, Poro, or Grav.
Ooh. Is Big Ekitike on to play? I know there's 2 games, but he is. You've got to go him. The fixtures are too good for France.
Yeah, I'd agree. Captain Ekitike. What's a good Ekitike game, but...
Well, he could just go hat-trick, couldn't he? And just go 85 and just fucking pop.
Fair.
Poro. I think Poro's a bit too... Like, if they... Spain could rinse, like, but I'm not I don't know, I got the heebie-jeebies about Spain a little bit. Georgia are fucking fierce, mate. I worry there.
Yeah. Poro versus Cavaradonna.
Yeah, it'd be a tough game, that. Tough matchup. Really tough.
There. Captain Memphis. Captain Sob. I feel a lot better with these teams. That one Harry was too fun.
Ekitike isn't nailed, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, I'm with Luke, I think. If you're not going to go Ekitike, I think I'd go Graf, genuinely.
I was going to say Grav.
You know.
I think that's a good game for them, and he's just like De Jong essentially.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's put Louis in here. We'll get that bonus on. Keep Harry happy. Yep, there we go. And then I feel better about these squads. I think I've fixed them. And then the last team we've got Jan the Man. And then maybe I don't really I could maybe play the Spain boys here a bit. Or no, we're Anderson, Lenormand, Fimmers. I think I want
Isak
Fimmers in the
or
team.
Gyökeres. If they're both on to play Lee, surely Isak, no?
I think so. More AA in him.
I can't trust Gyökeres as far as I could throw him, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I couldn't throw him very far, so
Just to clear that up.
yeah.
Quatra's on to play, is he? He's one I never trust, man.
Quattro.
It's so hard, man. I thought when he went back to River, it would be way easier to predict him. But it's... Yeah, maybe I've just put Quatra in this. Screw it. Midfield, we've got Sudakov still to pick. And then I've got midfielders everywhere, man. LG's meant to play. I've not even used him yet. Let's go Sabi. Palma. Then I'm looking at FDJ for that same Gravenberch vibe we were just talking on, really.
Yeah.
Or I fancy Baku to rip in that double game week somewhere. And I'd feel annoyed if I didn't play him in a good team. So I might just put Baku in here. Or nah, maybe I'll just leave him for the limited team. And Kunku's on a double game week. I'd love to play him somewhere with confidence, but not exactly got that round the corner. This last spot's kind of tough. I like Burnley, but Ireland are Portugal are going to beat them, but it's not going to be. I suppose they probably will dominate the ball, won't they? I think Frankie's who I'm after here. But let's put him in the midfield, and we'll put Sudakov up front. Yeah, there we go. And Captain FDJ. Let's go for it. Get Limer in. You think so? Limer over Sudakov or FDJ? Austrians just make me a wee bit nervous after not playing Baumgartner. That Baumgartner will come in and some of these other guys, but like will Limer maybe drop out or something? Just looking at Sabitzer here. Played both games. Won both games. Yeah, he's happy to play. Let's see, Limer. Has he missed out before? Austria. Played both. Played one. Same as Sabi, really. So he's probably quite all right. We know Baumgartner will play. It is Romania. Like, let's have a look at the tables again. Wow, look at Germany, by the way. They need to smash this double game week.
Yeah, they literally it's do or die. Like they'd have to go for it.
They have to obliterate people. France are just going to get the job done, aren't they? Ukraine have got to get themselves into this, so that'll be big games for them. Turkey against Bulgaria, yeah, that's big as well to get them over Georgia. Where else were we looking at? Netherlands, Finland, big one for Netherlands, but even bigger for Poland, I think, who are playing Lithuania, which is why I was quite happy to put Louis quite high up. Austria are all but home and hosed. I think they're probably safe. That's what makes me a bit nervous. Romania on 7 points, they're going nowhere. I don't think they can catch Bosnia. No, maybe there's 3 games to go. Maybe they can. But yeah, it gives me the fear that group's all Norway. That's wild. Macedonia top, Harry. How did that happen?
They've played more than Belgium. They play the same as everyone else, to be fair. But yeah,
Belgium's in the catch up.
Macedonia, they're decent. Yeah,
huge games for you, Harry boy. I didn't realise the full extent of that. Oh,
yeah,
Serbia, by the way. Serbia have got it all to do. They could be a sneaky one to look at. I don't think I actually seen their fixtures, in fact. And yeah, Croatia, they're playing Gibraltar. They're going to rip them apart, obviously, but they're neck and neck with Czech Republic, who are playing the Faroes, I think. So I think, yeah, look at this. Look at the goal. Croatia have conceded 1 goal in this group.
That's insane. Like,
Croatia
actually
to the
wild.
England have conceded 0. Wow. Pickford to the moon. What was I trying to check there? It was Austria, wasn't it? Yeah, Austria. The kind of ferocity of the match, the importance of it. Not sure. It's there, obviously, but, you know, if Limer didn't start and they played one of the other motley crew that played maybe from the bench yesterday. Did Limer play 90? He did. Yeah. Like, could Grealish, Baumgartner, Moeni, Lionheart. There's a lot of options there. Let's look at the prediction one more time. I do like the Austrian mids, and I do fancy backing them again, but Romania isn't the same as San Marino, and I'm trying to be aware of not thinking that, you know, when building the team. It's not going to be the same result again. You know, they're not going to do 10 on Romania. Yeah, I think Limer needs to play because Schlager's out, so he's probably kind of nailed by default. Yeah, okay, Limer's probably quite safe. We know Sabi's safe. We know Baumgartner's coming in. I probably should try and play them, but I'm not going to trick myself into thinking they're playing San Marino again and line them all up together. I'm happy to take Sabi there for the Spike Master. And yeah,
Quinny, I might have to pop off, sorry mate, because Baby Trades is baby trading.
Yeah, sure man. If you need to dive, I can even just hide you. And you can just come back whenever you're ready. Or whatever.
Or
you dive, you dive.
I appreciate it, mate.
Pleasure. Good luck. Let's wish Baby Trades and Harry all the luck. Pickford save yesterday. I've not caught it yet, to be honest with you. And qualifying groups are so soft. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's Harry's screen that we had. I beg your pardon. And Harry's still here, so he might return. Captain Pasalic or Cash? Ooh, Pasalic. Gibraltar at home. It's the Motherload fixture. So yeah, I'm quite content with that. I think let's have a peek at Limited. I've already got the Road to Glory guys out there in the wee team. See if they can do something for us all. Get a wee bit of Limited Essence. And then I've got Schmeichels. Oh, Jesus, man, I've got so many keepers that could run in this, especially Schmeichels above all else. Dimitrescu. I'll probably play him because I think the game against Kazakhstan will probably score quite nicely. Yeah, I don't have much defence. So I think I'll play the Robbo here with Lenormand. So I'll get that back who I want to play. Limer can go in. Still got Xavi Simon, Zubi. I've got so many good outfielders. Goretzka. Let's put Baumgartner in, like we mentioned. Oyarzabal on pens, so I might just put him into this. And then we have our final man. Could be. I've got ML. I could actually pick an MLS team as well, couldn't I? Yeah, I want to put Baku in a team. That's fun. Who would be captain? I'm going to captain the Baku. Sorloth versus Israel or Isak double game week. Ooh, who was both of Isak's double game weeks? Maybe easier to look at it on this. The first one wasn't great for Sweden. It was like somebody formidable, I'm sure, wasn't it? Where the hell are they? Sweden. I'm losing my marbles here. Sweden Kosovo is good. Yeah, I like Isak. Sorloth Israel, but that could just be like Sorloth and Haaland going after hat-tricks together. Who's the second Sweden game? It's somebody halfway decent, I think, and they're away, aren't they? Oh, maybe they're at home again. Am I tripping? Switzerland, yeah. I don't think the double was really the element for Isak. That's a tough one, Charlie. I'd probably go Isak personally, to be honest with you, but it's a really tough one. Really tough to call that. And then let's go with Big Schmeichel. We've got Jokey Anderson plus maybe Ralston. Yeah, I think we'll just play Ralston. Where's my highest XP one? 11, 13. And then, what do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to put Ralston into this team that we just built. Or, yeah, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put Schmeichel and Anderson into this. Just makes me happier, I guess, just to keep them two together. And I want to keep Ralston and Robbo together. Yeah, that works out nicely. We've still got Xavi Simons. Was he on to play for Holland? There he's there. No, he's not. Yes, I don't think I'm really too buzzing about that. He could come off the bench and all the rest of it. But yeah, maybe I'll play the Spain midfielders. Still got big LG. But yeah, maybe we go Zubimendi, Marino, Ferran. And then who's the striker? Alonso Martinez, Luis Palma, Openda. Probably like Alonso Martinez. I've already used a Palma. How does he do for his country normally? Not great in the last game, but yeah, 72. And yeah, did well in the cup, didn't he? Put a score against America. And Ugaldi up front, he'll be right up for it. Yeah, I think I'd probably go with that. So, do we just... Yeah, it's excluding Goretzka, essentially, who we know is going to play one of the games. Who's going to play Luxembourg for Germania? That's what we want to know. Yeah, LG's in there. With Pavlovic. You know Goretzka's going to get higher up the pitch than Pavlovic. Makes me want to consider him a bit higher up the pecking order, to be honest with you. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, why don't I have the Germans all together? Is what I'm now telling myself. Because Germany against... And they really need to smash. They're playing Luxembourg. Yeah, I'm an idiot for not... I think Skriniar could be... Let's tag on it, rip. I'm not too sure I need to mess around with that, but I'm thinking like Amiri into this team. And I guess it'd be Goretzka then as well. Or... Yeah, it is Luxembourg they're playing. It's funny, I keep telling myself. Yeah, Skriniar's playing Luxembourg as well, so that's why he will remain. But yeah, we're going to swap KDB for Amiri. Here, Germany this place up a bit. I could swap Ta for Skriniar, but I don't know if that really gains us anything. How does Ta do for the Germans? Not particularly great. Doesn't break a 50, does he? Whereas Skriniar for the country is like that against Germany and Holland, maybe I think that is. Yeah, Skriniar's the man. He's staying. Guardiola's a boss, we all know that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll just swap Amiri with KDB. I don't think Germany will rotate much. Yeah, they've not got any latitude for messing about right now, do they? Oh, this feels pretty good. But I am now kind of like off playing Ta in a big team. Oh, I could play... Yeah, I don't know if Frimmers is much better in one match against Finland. I know he's playing right wing, but we all know how that could go. Reviews Guardiola. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone. I think Ta's fine for that. It's just not exceptional. And then we go back to limited. Who did I have here? Anderson and Lenormand, are they better than Ta? Nah, I don't think they are they? And then we've got this thingy where I'm looking at that thinking, do we put Goretzka in there? Nah, we'll leave Baku in. Or, well, yeah, if we don't think the Germans are actually going to rotate much, they're going to play this team against Luxembourg. They are going to make subs. No clear statement from the coach on Schlotterbeck. Be careful with defenders. Many things possible. It's reported by Bild that Kimmich will play right back because he's been training there all week long. This brings me to the conclusion that the back four is more likely a back three. Anton and brought in Amiri. Bild is usually very well informed. Yeah, okay. So Kimmich are right back. Yeah, I think we'll maybe swap the Baku for the Goretzka just to be safe. If I can find him. LG. We'll captain him because why not? Awesome possum. Skriniar all day. Yeah, I think so too. Xavi only played 6 minutes last night. Interesting. He's actually, I've seen a lot of Dutch training videos. He's actually been pretty minging in training. He's done some nice stuff and all that, but he's definitely the guy that everyone makes fun of, or as soon as he does something wrong, everyone pounces on it. Xavi Simons. So I kind of noticed that. I just thought I'd add that into the chat where we're talking on it. And yeah, this will be the last team I'll make, and it'll be Robbo, Ralston, double defence. Probably the Spain midfield is what we're now left with, isn't it? Still have Baku, who I'm semi-desperate to play. Simons doesn't look like he'll be on it. I just think like Zubimendi could just cruise a wee 60. Marino gets into the box. Ferran is essentially up front. Yeah, Zubimendi does well, man. But yeah, he's living the high life at Arsenal. He'll play well. Bernie could do all right. Baku, I fancy, will do no bad either. But yeah, it's like Ferran in one game is like peaking out at 73, isn't he? Whereas Baku in one of these games could easily like explode attacking fullback style. Don't think he's actually been capped for the senior Germany team before, but was very good in the youth setup. And if they do change in the game and maybe Kimmich plays midfield, or maybe they're playing Baku on as another winger, because outside of Nab, they've not got many wide players. I think the double game week thing makes Baku a bit more viable. Marino, let's have a look at his Spain profile. Oh wow, of course, yeah, he always gets in the box. I think he's, again, the Georgia game's not fantastic, but I think he's quite easy to pick there, isn't he? We've got Becker against Guatemala. That could be fun in its own little way. We've used a Palma. Kind of think using an Alonso would make sense, but when I see wee Becker down here, these other Sociedad cards, makes me think maybe this is the way. He's had AA before. He's not played for them much. So yeah, would this be a good time to get his first goal? Could be. We'll pen the double game week. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for Alonso against Nicaragua. And then final man, maybe Palma, just because I don't... Oh, well, Baku. Yeah, let's go Baku, final man. And that kind of makes me want to play Palma in here, actually, because I just think a 44 with no DA against Costa Rica is pretty good going. And they're playing Haiti, who I know they just did well, but Palma's an AA guy. And they get set pieces and stuff. I kind of want to captain Mikel Merino, by the way, so we'll do that. You're going to thump Germany? Well, let's see, mate. Let's see. Connor Houston. No, I don't wish he's ill, but I do doubt that's possible, just quite simply. Let's go and look at MLS. I think I've got an MLS team I can field. Maybe not in season, but classic. Yeah, we've got a Fry. And none of these guys are expected to play. I think Yaman was the closest one to a predicted lineup, wasn't he? Alex Roldan was on to play. Gold will come off the bench. I've got Mueller and Jomo. Gold off the bench, or Jomo from the... Yeah, Jomo. Yeah, it's kind of flaky on the defender there, isn't it? But I don't mind just playing it, to be honest with you. Multi-club isn't in effect. Oh, we've got 3 Seattle players. Don't really care about that, to be honest. That'll do. Yeah, that's not going to make up an all-star limited team that I'm going to be vitally needing those players for. Maybe Mueller could do well. Maybe he's a little bit marginalised here, but away to Orlando's not wildly fantastic, is it? He's just been on great form, and he's just meta, isn't he? He's just Mueller. We'll put the Schmeichel in here for the XP. And yeah, this is kind of XP farming, I suppose. Does Tierney get a start? I'm not sure he does. But do we maybe play one for that XP? Does he come off the bench again? Yeah, probably. Scales against Portugal. Kufre's on to play. Maybe we just put Kufre in. 11th at home to second. We'll just smash another Ralston in there. Let's put another Ralston in there. Screw it. Let's use all these Anthony Ralstons we've got. We've got Ferran. We've got Bernie, I think, is probably going to take this team. We've still got Alonso Martinez and Sherry Becker. I think we're going to go with Alonso. And then the last man on this for this is all giveaway stuff, by the way. Should have mentioned that for the channel members. Openda double game week. Nah, let's put Becker in for that kind of obscure fun. And Captain Bernie, I guess, or maybe Schmeichel. No, let's just go Bernie. It's a bit less in that way. Awesome. I feel that's quite well done now. 4B giveaway teams. Try and get some limited essence for you guys for some more giveaways. And then my rare teams are all done and dusted now. Team 1 feels Team 1 level. Triple defense. Works in Amiri mid. Doku up front. Second team, powerful international guys. Individually. Team 3 is good to go, hot to trot. And Team 4 is Scotland, which is just a standalone little thing. The championship is the only thing I've kind of neglected here, in fact. But I still, I was going to say I still have good cards, but I don't. I've just kind of put them into the giveaways. But what do we have left? Yeah, it's like no defenders. We've kind of used all of our interest in midfielders by this point, haven't we? Unless we're using Golden and Kunku and stuff like that on the hunch. We could get away with an Alonso. So, yeah, maybe that last team with like the Ralston and the Tierney. Yeah, I'm going to delete that. Sorry, everyone. I know that's just broke your heart. I'm going to play a championship lineup with those outfielders, I think. Who did we pick in defence? It was, yeah, so-and-so and so-and-so, but we'll go with Kufre because he's likely to play. And we've got Bernie and Ferran as double mid. Bernie and Ferran is double mid. And then up front, Alonso, Openda, Becker. I went with Becker in that team, didn't I? Openda double game week. Makes me think to take that as an insurance policy, kind of. Yeah, let's do that. And I probably captain Bernie just on seniority. Yeah, 0 scores for this game week. Sinisalo is on a 0. Goalkeeper for Finland. He's about to play Holland, so maybe that's not a great game. Lagerbielke, I don't know about that. I don't think the Sweden projections really had defensive. Yeah, it was like this defense the whole time. Ekdal, Lindelof, and Gudmundsson. Holm and Svensson are playing as wing backs as well. And then the other game was Kosovo. It's the same. Hein is in for Lindelof in this one. Yeah, I just don't see it. I think they've got enough quality defenders. I'm not saying they're amazing, but they've got good ones that they're kind of settled with. I don't think Lagerbielke's really been in the mix. I think Starfelt's closer to the team. Outfield if possible. Sorry, mate. Don't think you can even see it on this page anymore as an overview. It's just the percentage of starts, isn't it? I don't think I've got any good ones to mention, mate. I'm sorry. Outside of Sinisalo. What would about one of these Scotland ones, maybe? No. So yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. Awesome. And yeah, this is the last kind of wee. Yeah, I think we'll leave that the way it is. I'm ditching Isak. Sweden got beat 2-0 by Kosovo. Was beat 2-0 by Kosovo was in last break. Yeah, well, they're in a funny spot, but they've not got time for messing about. Guys, as you know, we've got a great channel sponsor on Quinny 3001 who sponsored the Deadline show as well, MFL. Now, I dropped a video yesterday. It's basically MFL have totally opened up their doors now where you can completely play the game for free. You don't need to buy anything. So with the link that's pinned in the live chat, it's also in the description of the video, you'll get the best beginner sign-up bonuses available, but you also now can do everything for free. The new season starts right around the corner. It's like maybe 4 or 5 days away, I forget. So it's never really been a better time to get involved. You don't need to deposit a nickel, a dime, a penny, a shilling, anything at all to get involved. By clicking on the link that's in the live chat and it's associated with me everywhere where I post, you do support me directly and the channel, and the Deadline show gets supported by MFL sponsorship here as well as all the content on the channel. They've been fantastic with us. We're coming up on a year of working with MFL. They've been a great sponsor. As of Sorare, of course, goes without saying, no doubt, the Sorare Deadline show. But if you've been curious, if you played Football Manager at any point in your life, if you grew up on it and fell away from it, it's in that sweet spot of being not too demanding. And some people, I said to McBride when he started, calm down, mate. You don't need 45 clubs, you know. But you can really play it to whatever depth and whatever level you want to. But as usual with the Deadline show, we have a little word from our sponsor, or from me about the sponsor, just to let you know a bit more about it. But just to let you know, the link is always tooled up with the best sign-up bonus available. And right now, you can get a free club. You can get all the players brought into the club for free. And at the end of the season, if you want to keep it, you buy it. Lovely system, lovely protocol. There's a video that was on the channel yesterday. It goes into it in more detail, a full walkthrough from beginning to end. So feel free to check that out if you're interested, as well as all the beginner tutorials that will help you learn the ropes, cut your teeth, avoid the beginner mistakes, and all the rest of it. But here's a minute from that. MFL Meta Football League is a football management game that takes this genre to the next level. This is an open network online experience where every club, every opponent you play against is managed and operated by another player, by another person. It's your tactics, it's your wit, it's your squad against your opponents. MFL seasons normally run for around 6 weeks, so this isn't a game that comes out every new football season that you need to go and buy a new copy of. So there's never a bad time to open your account and get your club up and running. The only thing you need to buy or to pay for to get up and running to play MFL is your club. You can buy a club pack from MFL directly and it will randomly generate where your club is located, what city and in what country. One of the ways MFL takes this game to the next level is every player you own, you're actually their agent. So any players that you own that you're not going to use in your own squad, you can list on the market for loan, where they can go into another squad, and in return you'll get a percentage, you'll get a cut of any of the prize money that those players help those clubs to win. Sign up by using the link that's in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. You'll directly support me and all the content here at the channel, but by doing so you guarantee yourself the best sign up bonuses available. Lovely. Thanks very much for listening to that with me, guys. And yeah, Off the Beaten Pitch, thank you very much for smashing the link. And the answer to your question is yes. You basically will mint the club at the end of the season, and it'll be like the end of the Pinocchio. It'll become a real boy, you know, it'll become a real club, a real NFT, a real license at that point. I don't think you can edit the badge beyond the little generator system that's on the go. And I guess all those facilities will become possible when the club is fully formed, it's fully kind of appreciated at the end of the season. I think it's a great method. And I remember, I tried to say it in my tweet about it yesterday, but I remember when Steam first came out, one of the best things about it was like 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, I forget what it was, before Football Manager came out, they would release the Football Manager demo, and it would be like you could probably only play the Premier League and it would only be for 1 season, but it was like a demo, and it would just get you going. And then when the full game came out, you couldn't pick up, or maybe one of the versions, maybe eventually they did allow you to pick up where you left off. See, as soon as I ever think about Football Manager demos, the very first time, my very first memory of a Football Manager demo, I signed Leo Messi for Tottenham. And at the time, can't remember what Football Manager it was, but Messi was down as like an MRLC for his position. And I had him centre mid, like Modric style almost. And obviously, you knew Messi was a wonder kid, but you didn't really know who he was or what he was about. Funnily enough, actually, when I found Ronaldo on Football Manager, it was the same sort of, because of his name, I just assumed he was like bald and like a Raul Morales type of character, from his stats and before knowing him when he was at Sporting Lisbon or anything. And he was like an MRLC when he first kind of brought through. So I really like it because I used to love playing the demos, and I would always buy the full version, but it was a nice wee appetizer of, what's new this year, and what, who's promoted and who could be a fun team to take in this situation, and whose contract is up, who's got a buyout clause that's easy to exploit or be the meta for the game or whatever. So when I seen that they were doing this, and when I had a little shot of it, I was like, oh, this is perfect, man. This is brilliant for anyone that's been in this space in the past or kind of grown up on it. But yeah, thanks very much to everyone that's joined in today. Faroe Islands is sorry, I was just trying to catch up. Harry Trade subbed off injured. Rude, you have got it out for Harry Boy, don't you? Saying he's injured now. Romania played a highly rotated team against Moldova in a friendly and barely won 2-1. Yeah, let's see. I think Austria are going to beat Romania. Please don't excuse me on that. But I don't want to trick myself into thinking that Romania is San Marino, because they're not, So that's just what I'm trying to keep at the front of my mind. Now, if you haven't done so already, guys, please smash the like button. It really does mean a lot. It goes a long way to supporting the show. Mikey Basson signs Zidane for Plymouth. Love that. Love that. I used to love getting like Zidane as your assistant and stuff like that. I used to love getting legends turned into coaches whenever that happened. Sometimes they just flat out retired, of course, but I used to love that, getting them in as scouts and coaches and all the rest of it. Yeah. I think we're all on the same page. But I just get paranoid and being misunderstood sometimes. But I think we're all on the same page. Harry Trades. Doesn't quit. Rude doesn't quit. I think Rude, Mikey Baston's talking about Zizou. This is like old school Football Manager games like back in the day. Love signing Neymar from Santos. I don't really remember Neymar Santos. I probably should, but I don't think I do. No, I won't, because I had to like Football Manager for me when I was really from probably the age of like 10 or 11 till like 18. I'd probably say it was about 50% of my life. The other 50% would involve, imagine what Scottish youths do outside, after school and at weekends or whatever. And when I left school and got a job and stuff like that, I had to like say, I am just not buying it this year, because I just knew I've got to go on my life. I've got to go and get a job. I've got to go and do stuff, So I did like walk away from it from a bunch of years. So yeah, I don't really remember Neymar Santos on FM. I'm currently have McTominay for Celtic. That's nice. That's fun. Everyone remembers all the GOATs, obviously, like Taribo West every year being a free transfer. But I used to love signing Mascherano and Tevez before. Do you remember when West Ham signed Mascherano and Tevez? For me, that was like the real. I knew they were good. Like the football Manager nailed it. Like these guys are brilliant. And obviously the careers they went on to have was wild. But when West Ham signed them, that's where all the furore came around, because everyone knew how hot they were on FM. Because nobody watched Argentinian football back then, did they? Don't be daft, But I remember when they signed Tevez and Mascherano, it was wild. And maybe some of you don't know that West Ham were the ones that brought those two to European football. I recommend you check out some Tevez highlights of West Ham, because it was like clutch moments, saving them from relegation and all the rest of it. It was a good crack. But yeah, the demo mode was always good for getting your teeth into it. And that's what I love about MFL and what they've just iterated. Now, I was actually live yesterday. I guess we're kind of segueing for a wee minute. Don't worry, guys. We'll swing back in a moment. Gaggle. Yeah, Gaggle was fun. But I've got a community team here. So on this channel, we've got members. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. I've got a Telegram group, which is just like WhatsApp and Discord. But I also have a giveaway on MFL every season where we've got a squad in quite a high division that everything it wins, you win. Your players could be terrible. Your players could be great. I accept them all. So if you're just starting out, if you open your starter pack, your kickoff pack, and you've got a player that you're not going to use or you don't need, and you're a channel member, send them to me and I'll get you some great in-game currency to get you up and going by the end of the season. On top of all the Sorare giveaways that we do for the channel members as well, I also have a Nico O'Reilly. So if you're a channel member, you need to get into the comment section of yesterday's live stream, and we're looking to give Nico O'Reilly away before the weekend football comes back. So yeah, he was probably the worst player in the crafting room when we pulled him, but after we pulled him, he smashed 100, scored 53 against Brentford, and he's in the England squad apparently now. So how things can quickly change. One of my best ever signings across all was Nacho Novo. Who did you sign him for? Probably had good pace and finishing stats. Wow, Laird has been a channel member for 47 months. Any idea to see the actual dates? Oh, I don't know, man. I think, like, you know how the studio app works. I don't know if it... Maybe it does go into that detail. Let me see. And sometimes I try and check the member stuff and see when you get the list. I'm about to look at total members. It's really glitchy for how it displays it, I think. Or where did I look at it? Sorry. So maybe, pardon me, I found it. Time as a member. The longest member is 52 months. And there's about half a dozen of these there, by the way. John Andrews, let me just show this. This is a Hall of Fame, by the way. John Andrews, 52 months. What a legend. Predictology, Mikey Basson, Bob Flynn, Evan Crightley on the 52 months, the 5 of these heroes and legends. Gaza right in behind. And Laird, look at that, man. Along with SR Monkey, Charlie Boy. Love to see that. And yeah, it just says 47 months for me. I don't see any more than this, sadly. But wow, Laird, that's incredible. Thank you very much for the support. And yeah, so there's instant access for members at the moment. So I released a video yesterday, which I've been looking to do for a long time in a lot of different ways. But I kind of stumbled. I didn't stumble into it, but I did it then realized, oh yeah, I've been meaning to do that, and I've kind of accidentally done it. It's called Sorare Pro Strategy: How to Progress from Limited to Rare. Now, it will be available for everyone on the channel on Monday, but members can watch it now. And I bought David Alaba after the video, so you could probably just think about him in that context as well. But that's a good video. It's been well viewed by the members already, and I do as much instant access on content for members as I possibly can. I've been in my sick bed all week, so we've been a bit behind with recording schedules and everything else. We've had a week's worth of stuff to catch up on. And I think we've done a good shift on it as well, especially with all the lineups me and Harry managed to get through. Harry's still got his to fight through. He's juggling baby trades and DNPs and lineup updates for 12 minutes to the deadline. So no pressure, Harry. Love it. Yeah. Looking forward to that. And then a unique badge on the chat as well for Laird. That'd be good. How many lineups did I get in the end? 9? That's not too bad. Harry's got like 1,000, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm quite content. I really feel better about this. I was looking at these teams earlier thinking, oh, something's not quite right. But I think certainly team 1 and 2, I'm quite content with. Yeah, probably 3. We know Scotland's that team. Yeah, I'm quite happy with where we're at. We championship lineup as well. Yeah, we're good to go. Almada. Oh, that's brilliant. That video opened my mind, Matteo. Now, so the way my galleries went is I kind of do that tactic, but in reverse. And it's kind of hard on video content to kind of talk about, oh, this is how you could do it. But the way Road to Glory's been going and the way some of those moves, I was like, oh, brilliant. This is exactly what I've been trying to get across in little snippets. It could be a nice video and really get that out there as a strategy theory. So I'm glad you really enjoyed it, Matteo, because that's what you're kind of hoping for when you make a video like that, is people go, oh, never thought about that kind of move, you know. So thank you very much. And I said the MFL 3 video went out yesterday, and the last time we had a video was the 6th of October, which wasn't actually too long ago. I became a Sorare DJ, and I think that went out at the beginning of the week. So if you've missed that, feel free to check it out. That's what I was saying to Harry. Sorry. Just getting some DMs there from some of the powerful movers and shakers in crypto, you know. I've had a lot of people in my DMs the last couple of days. Like I was saying to Harry, by the way, it's been a crazy week. Again, if you catch the 4-hour stream that we did yesterday, I'll be chunking it up, or Charlie will be chunking it up into wee bits, but the beginning of it, we go over the Solana stuff. So if you want to hear me talk on the Solana stuff, you just need to listen to the first portion of the stream we did yesterday. And yeah, good luck with trying to get through the rest of it. But or Charlie will be chopping some bits up, and we'll try and get them out over the weekend. Because it was a big stream, and I don't expect everyone to get through it. And yeah, I've got some recording to do this afternoon. And otherwise, I think that's probably all she wrote, everyone. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Please smash the like button if you've not done so already. If you've not subscribed to Harry, why? Is linked to the channel is in the description of the video. Dead easy to find. Click on that, hit subscribe. If you've not hit subscribe here, that's why you can't talk in the live chat. So hit subscribe, drop a fist bump in the live chat, hit the like button, of course. And yeah, I've kind of run out of breath. I need to go blow my nose and cough a lot of crap out my face. But thanks everyone that's tuned in today. Thanks for all the support and understanding over the last week or two. Just with international break and everything else we've mentioned, of course. Good luck this game week. I hope Scotland smash it, of course. Hope Harry's Wales do the part. And for all of your lineups out there, I hope they're all just 1 point behind me. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.